Hey guys! Welcome to the Stealthy Crafter. I'm Jessica, and we are starting off with week 4 of the vlog. So, week 4. So it has been officially a week since the retreat has finished. It's now Monday, but normally I would start these on Tuesdays, because I put today's vlog up today, I decided to let's just start this. So today was the kids' first day of school, and it went as well as you would probably expect it. So the kids, they were not happy. I had very disappointed groans and stuff. So I feel bad for them, but at the same time, it's kind of funny. But they persevere, and we drop them off at school. We're going to try and figure out a setting to try and drop off everyone at the same time, because there's actually an hour difference between middle school and high school. So when you so like between opening, but it's like 45-minute difference between the doors opening on each side. So normally we used to drop off Nicole like right after we dropped off Michael and Jaina at the elementary school. We would just literally drive to the middle school and drop her off. We can't do that this year. We tried to do that today, but we had to wait like 15 minutes. So I think either I'm going to have to do 2 drop-offs, or we're going to have to do like, I have to time it more where the twins are dropped off like right before school starts, and then like Nicole's school opens up like after that. So we'll see. But she will not be picked up immediately, so I won't get to see how the traffic works after school until I think Wednesday for me, because she has band practice after school today and tomorrow. So and they said that it changes every week. So, but yeah, they gave out the announcement today. So we found out that she was like still there. She's going to be there for almost 12 hours, like actually 11 hours at the school. So I feel bad for her, but, but yeah, we'll figure out the timing for her and for her school and stuff like that. But yeah, I just like trying to get into it was so weird. I went home and I took a nap. Even though I went to bed early last night, I came home and I slept for like 2 hours. I was tired. And then after that, came up here and decided to do a swag bag. So I opened up all the stuff that I got. So my desk is now a mess. The back behind me is now a mess. I feel very like basically everything needs to get cleaned, and I don't know if I can do that just yet. But I'm trying to slowly get back into things. So I'm trying my best to do that. We're getting into the groove of things and everything. But yeah, I got a little bit of a busy week. I got a couple of appointments. I got my first therapy appointment coming up this week, so I'm going back to therapy. And then also I got my physical therapy this week too, so that's going to be fun. So yay! But yeah, I got a lot to clean up. I think I'm going to take it easy still, because I know that when I tried to push my body the other day, my body went, we're mad at you. So, I'm going to basically clean up the mess that I made, is what I'm thinking today, is like what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean up all this mess. I'm going to, then I'll just maybe try and straighten up a little bit, because just got a little bit, I have a question. So, like my husband and I discovered, about a year ago, to not share blankets anymore, because apparently I'm a blanket hog. And even though I try, in the middle of the night, I wake up and I throw the blankets back on him, like apparently a few hours later, I just wrap myself up in them. I can't help it. I'm cold nature. So we basically have now 2 blankets. So I have my blanket and his blanket. And it's worked a lot better for us. But the problem is now, because he's always hot nature, he always flings the blanket off of him. So I basically now have like part of his blanket like kind of cover me, and I'm not stealing it. He's tossing it off me. So I think the problem was like whenever he would toss the blanket off him, I would like immediately wrap myself up more into it, and then he would claim I would be stealing the blanket, because now I'm not stealing the blanket anymore. I'm like, I got more of the blanket like pulled out instead. I don't know, guys. But I was kind of curious. Do you guys do a 2-blanket system? Or like, you know, is your spouse a blanket hog? If you have a spouse, are you a blanket hog? You know, so I'm really curious about this, because like I keep getting told I am, and I'm not. And he didn't make his side. I made my side. You can see my side's made. He didn't make his side. Shame on him. So yeah, and I took a nap downstairs. So you can't say that I made my side after I woke up. No, I napped downstairs and then went up here after I got my coffee. So, but yeah, I finished my swag bag thing, and it's just, it's chaos up here after doing all that. It was fun. I found some really interesting things. I hope the sponsors don't get upset with me, because there was a couple things where like my nose, like why I'm sniffly so bad is, there's like some of these that are so strongly scented with the putties and the wax that they're flowery scents, and I got a little bit of a headache going on like right here. Like it is already starting. Like and I was just like saying that I was trying to be polite, because you know they did so much, you know, they didn't have to give us all this stuff, but my sinuses are just out of whack right now, and I got a headache, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to use some of these products because of how much of a headache I'm getting, and it's like my eye is just really cringing right now. And it sucks because today's the day I actually put on mascara and lipstick for once. I decided to like try and put on makeup. And it's like, now it's like, oh god, I got a headache, and it's like I'm trying not to rub my eyes and everything, but yeah, I got a nice little collection of things, and I also showed off some of my Princess Pal stuff, which I have right here, and he's going to be my little desk buddy up here whenever I'm working on my diamond painting, so he's going to stay upstairs, so you might see him in a couple of unboxings and stuff, so I might keep him on the desk and stuff. But everyone meet Wilbur. I got this from my Princess Pal, who was Mackenzie, and then I had like Tiffany name him, because I'm not really good at naming names, and she was like, is the moth a he or a she? And I'm like, let's say he, you know, because always you go she with moths sometimes, and I'm like, let's go with he. So we name him Wilbur. So yay! So look at little Wilbur. He's adorable. Although Natalie says he's a little creepy, but he's adorable. I love him. Look how sweet. It's okay if you think he's creepy. I love him. I love him. He's my favorite little moth. So yeah, one of the things, if you don't know about me, which you probably should, is I have a love of moths, Luna moths especially. Luna moths, rosy maple moths, atlas moths. I love those moths the most. They are my favorite, but Luna is my favorite moth. It's been my favorite since I saw one. It's been like 16, 17 years. It was the only time I saw a Luna moth, my first and only time, and I've been obsessed with Luna moths ever since. And it was like so cool, because like I was just at a gas station. My husband he was my I think he was like, either he was my boyfriend or my fiance at the time, and he was filling up the gas, and then he's like, Jess, come over here. And I get out of the vehicle, and there's a Luna moth like on the pole near the gas station, and I was just like, I took a picture of it, but I can't find the picture anymore. My computer like ate up like 10 years of my pictures, so I am like devastated. Like my husband has a lot of the pictures, luckily, of the kids with them growing up, but like Facebook has some of them. I never upload everything, but I was just like devastated. Like some of the stuff that I took like of him and us and things like that are essentially gone, and like the Luna moth is one of them. So and I just like, that was like one of my things, like, yeah, I saw Luna moth, here's my proof, you know. But yeah, just look at him. He's so cute. But yeah, I love Luna moths. So if you guys don't know that about me, one thing is I love Luna moths. I have an obsession with fairies. So I love fairies, and snowflakes. I love snowflakes. Snowflakes are like, that one's like, I usually talk more about in the winter, instead, but snowflakes are like one of my other things. I love collecting snowflake, stuff as well. So, but I love my Luna moth. He's so cute. And then also I have like a Luna moth cover minder. Like, so now I have one for my Luna moth witch. So yay! Look, I finally have a Luna moth cover minder. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So yeah, but yeah, I was just like, and then I was like kind of feeling bad because at the same time I was like, I didn't want people to think I was bragging or like showing off. So during my swag bag, so I tried to make sure I put that out there. I just wanted people to see what I got and everything. And I really enjoyed the retreat overall. I had a lot of fun. I really wish I could have filmed more. Like, Mackenzie and I forgot to do a vlog together. We said we were going to do a vlog clip and we didn't. But yeah, we're going to be better prepared next year. We're going to be better prepared for sure. Isn't that right? I'm going to see if I can take him with me next year. I need to take him with me. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just keep him here because I don't want to lose him. So, but he's so cute. So yeah, he's gonna go stay here. I'm not gonna put him up along with the rest of my stuff over here for sure. But yeah, I will. I don't know if I'll update you later on today or not. But we'll see about catching you guys up tomorrow. I think tomorrow's a free day for me, so I may try and use that time to clean up a bit. So if I am able to finish straightening up, maybe I'll catch you up while I do that. So, because there's just a pile of laundry. It's just, it never ends. When you have a family of 5, it just feels like it's never ending, and it's so tiresome. And I gotta figure out what I want to do for, like, if I want to, now that school starts, I want to see if I can start doing some diamond painting up here, so I'm not bothering my husband so much, even though I'm now in a different room. But I could, like, I want to get another tripod thing that I have like over here for downstairs, so that way I don't have to lug that up and downstairs. So like if I want to do like time-lapse videos and things like that, I can do that while I watch TV or something like that, because up here I'll have to rely on my tablet instead to watch things if I'm doing time-lapse stuff. So, but yeah, I am going to call it here. I'm going to clean up this mess because it is getting let's see, let me look at the time. Yeah, we're getting into the afternoon hours. Kat's been kind of wanting lunch. Usually I have my youngest, Jana, she usually feeds them their lunch, but now that she's not here, it's up to me, which is probably a good thing because everyone complains about the wet food smell. They usually get wet food for lunch, so definitely going to feed them. And I'm probably going to get the love again for just a few seconds before they go, we're going to ignore you. So, but yeah, I'll catch you in the next clip. It's okay, babies. It's okay. Nova, come in. It's okay, sweeties. Oh, it's going to be all right. It's okay. It's okay. I know. We don't like vets. I know. Hey, so, I apparently lied. You probably saw a clip already. But, I thought I was going to have nothing to do today, except dropping the kids off to school and picking them up. No, I had a vet appointment for the cats, so I had to time things for my oldest kid, so Nicole, I had to drop her off at school because the vet was like literally down the road. It was like across the street, literally for it. So she wasn't happy about the fact that we had to go a little bit later, but school opens at the same time the vet was, so it's just like, you'll be fine for like, only spending 15 minutes with your friends compared to an hour and everything. But yeah, we had like a little bit of a disagreement about that, but it's only for a day. We're gonna go back to, we're still testing out this new schedule since there's like an hour difference between the middle and high school opening. I got Nova and Rigel in the back right now. They just had their vet appointment. This is very awkward because I'm still at the parking lot. But
Nova weighs 12.8 pounds. She's our chunky baby. They didn't say too much about her needing her to go on a diet yet. And then Rigel weighs 10.8, but they were like, whoa, he's a long boy, which we already knew. So is Waffle. Waffle's long too. So we got 2 long boys. So, but they did great. They got their rabies shot and their other vaccines and stuff like that. So we're all good to go. Things are doing fine. The kids had a great first day of school yesterday. Nicole got sunburnt. She had after school band practice, and she forgot to pack sunscreen, so she got burnt. So the poor kid looks so red today, like with her hair and her skin. I felt so bad. But yeah. So hopefully, I'm gonna get these cats home. Hopefully they won't be too upset with me. I think they're gonna be a little mad. I think they're going to be a little upset with me, but you know, cross your fingers that things are fine. We've got a couple more appointments this week. I think Friday's like my free day, honestly. But I was able to finish my swag bag thing. I think I already mentioned that yesterday. I finished my swag bag. I finished my monthly review. I decided to kind of start working on Paint the Moon. And just like fill it in once I get the extra drills or whatever. But yeah, so far I've just been like dealing with that for the last day. But my hands have been feeling so awful. Like I have to go and start wearing my wrist brace again. So I think it's time to start pulling those back out, because it's just like I can't diamond paint more than 15 minutes before like my hands, both hands actually, just start aching and stuff. So I'm gonna have to go and do that. Gotta go and get a roller because I got cat fur everywhere. Rigel shed everywhere, so I have it like all up in my nose and stuff because he was the poor boy. He was skittish. Nova was a little too chunky to run away. We're gonna admit that, but yeah. I'm gonna get these cats home so that way they won't have to be in the car and in the their little carriers much more. They was so pitiful driving here with it all the time. I'm like, I felt so bad. I felt so bad for them. But yeah, I'll see if I can catch you up later on today, or if not, I'll catch you up tomorrow.
Look at this cat. Look at this. Look at him. Yeah, you know what you're doing. Every time I get up and I go back to walk to my chair, he has to run and then jump in it, and then he does this. He does this motion. Every single time. He's acting like he's so cute. You are cute. You are cute. You are cute. Look how proud of himself he is. But he always, and you can hear him purr. But look at this ridiculousness. Look at this ridiculousness. Yeah, you're going to have to move, sweetie. I'm going to have to move you. Yeah, I have to sit here. I got to start editing. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So, it's been a day. Cats are doing well. I'm gonna put a picture right here for you guys. I gotta remember to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna put a picture right here of Nova. She has never slept like that. Like, it was so funny. Found her on, like, I turned around yesterday and found her just sleeping on the couch armrest, and it was hilarious because she has never slept like that. So the shots definitely took a lot out of both her and Rigel. Rigel was not very active yesterday, and in fact he was kind of like all woozy. It was so cute. I'm like, oh, my poor babies. But yeah, they are definitely doing a lot better today. They are, they got a clean bill of health. I think I mentioned before that, basically, Nova is 12.8 pounds. So she's a chunky baby, but she's my well-loved baby. So, and Rigel is 10.8. They did comment about the fact that how long he is. He has such long legs. He's such a long boy. He's so cute though. Like, he was my squirmy one. Like, Nova kind of just accepted her fate when they had to give her shot. It was just like, and she kind of went, like, Her little grunts, her little harumphs are so hilarious. I love the like she makes all the time, and it's so cute. So yeah, when we had to, I held her and I was like loving on her. She didn't really squirm out of the way. Rigel, I like grabbed that and I grabbed him. I was like trying to hold him gently at first, and he was not having it, and he kicked me. And she's like, "Oh, don't scratch your mommy." I'm like, "I'm used to it. I got scratches all over my arms. It's fine." But she's all like, "Oh, don't scratch him. Don't scratch her." But then we got him held down for the shot, so I felt so bad for them. But at the same time, it's like they need it. I want them to be healthy. I definitely don't want them to catch rabies. So in case like we get like a bat or something that's coming in here, and they get bitten, definitely don't want that. So yeah, they got their shots. We're good for another year. Their teeth look great, which is excellent. They didn't tell me anything about having to give Nova a diet just yet. Basically, they're going to keep an eye on her weight. They're like, she's fine at the time being, especially when there's two other cats. Trying to feed them all is kind of a struggle. Basically, yeah. Just got to keep an eye on the food. Like I don't give them a lot of food anyway. Like they get like dry food twice a day, and it's like teeny tiny amounts of that, and then like one nice wet food in the middle of the day. So I try and space it all out. So, and Waffle seems to be the one that eats all the wet food. Like we have to keep an eye on him. He's fine. He's not chunky, but that cat will eat all 3 bowls of wet food, and it's like, dude, and we gotta move him away, cause Rigel, we think he has a chicken allergy. We mentioned it to the vet, and she says that it sounds like he could, but if we're focusing on the fact that we're not giving him chicken, because we switched to from a chicken chicken dry food, because he was like constantly getting sick. He was like he would eat it, and then it would just like come back up within 30 minutes to an hour, and then the same thing like with the chicken wet food. So basically we focus fish on him, like he gets that. So I decided just to stay with fish dry food for all 3 of them, but like I have the multi-pack of the wet food, so like I make sure he doesn't eat the chicken stuff while the other 2 do, and it seems to be fine. He seems to ignore it anyway, because the chicken stuff pate is like kind of a little bit more denser. Like I chop it up with the little cat spoon that I have, but like for his pate, though, it's like whitefish and salmon. It's like kind of more of the loose side, and he likes that. He loves the fact that it's very wet compared to the other 2. My other 2, they don't care. It's food. Especially Nova. Although I will say Waffle is our vacuum cleaner. He will hoover anything that he sees on the floor. Nova more's like sniffs at it, and if she doesn't deem it food, she's like, meh, whatever. She's not like him. He'll eat things that aren't food, and it's like, dude, stop it. So, but yeah, they are doing well. Second day of school went good. Let's see. I had my husband pick up my our oldest yesterday, so I didn't do that. But yeah, it seems like second day of school went well. There wasn't really any homework just yet. Seems like my kids have made some new friends, so hopefully things are fine. I am hearing from my son, he started calling me bruh, and I'm like, I'm not your bruh. So we're dealing with that. That like he was just like listening to him play Geometry Dash with a friend. They were like doing a race and doing challenge modes. They were like challenging each other to beat certain levels, like really hard levels. And it was like started to sound like they were fighting a little bit yesterday, because the other kid was accusing him of hacking. And it's like I almost stepped in, but they seemed to settle it, so which is great. But yeah, I'm glad that he's found someone who has a love of Geometry Dash as much as him, because when he was in elementary school, not anyone else really had the same compassion for this game. And he loves coding and making levels for this game, so I really need to get him into a coding class. So he found someone who's not from his school, like when they with the middle school now that seems to have pretty much similar passion to him. So, let's see. I'm hoping things will go well, but it's like, okay, this is good. And it's a really good thing because he was sad because apparently everyone's kind of separated into certain blocks, and he and his sister, of course, aren't in the same block and like during gym time and stuff or lunch, so he doesn't have any of his friends in his block that he had over at the elementary school. So I'm glad that he found someone. So, but hopefully they'll be like releasing so that the kids can kind of mingle with each other and stuff like that. But yeah, they're doing good. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. Nicole seems to be settling with high school so far. She says that now we got our school supplies, so we are now having to. I wish they'd give us the school supplies. So, like the middle and elementary school, they do, but sorry, but the high school doesn't, and I get it because it's different things and stuff like that, but I already get emails from the teachers like before, like saying welcoming, my student to the school and stuff, but they don't, if they're going to be doing that, they could at least also go, oh, by the way, here's the school supply list that, of items that we will need for the class. So that would make sense, but, whatever. But some of the wanted stuff today, like they just gave the list yesterday and they want it today, and I'm like, and of course I don't pick up my kid until 7:00. It was like yesterday because of band practice. The schedule's like all over the place, like they keep changing the time. So but it was just like, goodness. So yeah, I was just like, that's not possible. And I'm going to go to physical therapy tomorrow, so she's not going to really get any of her items until Friday. I'm glad that I bought some stuff, but other stuff she's going to need. So like I got to get her color pencils for art. Like a lot of it's more art class, but there's like she needs like 2 3-ring binders. So I'm going to be picking some stuff up tomorrow at Target. I'm going to place an order tonight, so that way I can go for pickup. But since she's also in honors art, she needs a artist portfolio, and she wants me to get a really nice one. She says that basically her teacher suggested to go and grab a nice one if you're planning to do AP art by the time you hit 12th grade. And I'm just thinking, like, can we just go with a nice simple one, and then if you are going to climb up, then we'll get you a nice portfolio. But she's like adamant. I'm like, I think we can't really just drop that kind of cash all the time. So but I get why. But I'm getting her some color pencils. Getting her like a 50 count. So she has different colors. Got to get her some Sharpie markers, like fine line art. And then like the thick one. So I got I'm getting that, and the chisel one as well. So she has a couple of different options instead, and then like a sketchbook. They said a sketchbook without lines. So my goodness, we're getting through it. We're trying to survive the first week. This has been interesting. Today was a foggy day, and it was kind of scary for me driving in the fog, and my fears were confirmed because there was like a lot of people without headlights. So yeah, it was I had a scary moment trying to pull out of the high school today, and yeah, it was not good. And the worst part was the safety patrol guy was still in his car. So it's just like, aren't you supposed to start directing traffic? But yeah, so that was nerve-wracking. My husband suggested I should turn right instead of left and just figure out a path to get back home. So I was like, okay, because it's a 4-lane road I gotta pull out of, and that was nerve-wracking. So, especially since no one was like driving. You're supposed to slow down like when it's with the school limit, and they had the lights flashing. No one was following it. Everyone was speeding. So it's like they need to get the cops here, I think. Start like pulling people over for speeding through a school zone because it's like it's like when there's like when it's school's not in session, it's a pretty busy highway, and it's they speed limit's like 50 plus, so it's just like it was a scary moment. So I am glad that that's over. I have to pick up my courage and go and pick up the kids today. Nicole's going to experience the first time picking up high school. She suggested that I should wait 30 minutes after school because of just how busy it is. We're going to see how busy it is. But yeah, it's been a week, guys. I'm so tired. I actually took a nap yesterday because of how tired I was. I was just like I'm done. This day is, I'm done with it. But yeah, then I went to bed early. I was just like, and I still was tired when I woke up this morning. I'm just like, I'm tired of being tired. But yeah, I'm making more stars. I've been like making like a little stockpile of these stars. Like, here's the funny thing. Hold on, let me see if I can find, if I brought it over here. I could have sworn I did. I guess I didn't, but I had like I have like this much left of this. Oh, here we go. And I got another packet of them, so I got more stars to work on. But yeah, I've been slowly filling this up. It's been slowly going, but yeah, it's nice to being able to like fidget with something while I talk to you guys, because I need to do something with my hands. So I got this. So if you guys wonder why I'm like messing around, like if that's what I'm doing. So let's see what else has been happening. Oh, so you'll see like the, oh, goodness gracious, I'm trying to think. You'll see the month in review this week. So it'll already happen, but I'm focusing on Paint the Moon, so I have been working on that. I got City Lo-Fi, not kitted, it's kitted up, but it's not kitted up. So City Lo-Fi is from Preston Place, so I got this, and I forgot to show this in the swag bag because it fell off the table, but my good friend Sarah made this for me. So Sarah W, she's such a good friend. I love her. And but yeah, she made this, so I put most of the baggies in. I'm trying not to use baggies. We'll see how that works. But it was just like so yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. I think I'm gonna try and work on it up here. This has a lot of color blocking. I mean, like, I knew it had a lot of color blocking, but holy cow, we got a lot of baggies. Like, let me pull this over here for you guys, but because like this one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baggies of this one color. 5 baggies. And then everything else is like, we got 4 baggies of this color. And then 2 baggies of this color, which looks very similar to the one that I showed you previously. So 2 baggies of this, and then this one huge baggie over here. So it's like, ooh, these are some big baggies. So I couldn't fit them in there, so I have them in this for now. So we'll see how that works out. I've been slowly getting through the laundry. Got like some towels folded up and ready to go. Got another load of laundry to wash though. It never ends. It really doesn't. This is something you're going to hear me gripe about. It's just a never-ending laundry. It never ends. I got a laundry basket there. I sorted out the clothes, so I'm like, okay, we're getting into groove again. We're starting to get into groove again. Got things ready to go. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. But now it's just, I'm looking at this pile of dirty clothes that I gotta start. And I'm just like, but yeah, my plans is to at least finish working on Paint the Moon. I'm going to do that. I don't have the drills for the sections that I need, but I want to get at least all of the other stuff so that way I can get rid of most of those drills. And then what I'm going to do is start working on this, at least up here. I'm thinking I'm going to try and do a time-lapse video for tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see. Maybe Friday, just because I got physical therapy tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. You might have another car clip. Yay! You'll probably see me all exhausted from physical therapy. We'll see. But yeah, or a Target one. It might be from when I go and pick up at Target, so we'll see. Let's see. Is there anything new? I don't think so. But yeah, I'm just like trying to get back into the groove of things, especially with school starting. Wanted to make sure that the kids are getting used to their new schedule. I'm trying to still figure out time differences that I wanted to wake up. We're officially like right now, unless things change, we're officially waking up 30 minutes after compared to last year. We're waking up 30 minutes later. So I like that. I think we're going to keep it like that for sure. So going to do that, but we're trying to figure out the timing between the twins and Nicole because it's just like such a big difference. I'm more prone to wanting to wait till later, but she wants to be there with her friends, which I get, I understand. So we'll see. It's just that the safety guy doesn't really step out until like later, which I hate. He should have stepped out, earlier in my opinion, like because the doors were already open for 20 plus minutes. So. But I get it. But at the same time, I'm just like, I just need help getting out. There's too many cars and they're zooming. And we need someone if we're not going to have that, at least have a stoplight there. I think that place actually needs a stoplight. It really, honestly. But yeah, just been trying to play catch up with my diamond paintings and stuff, like trying to get back into the groove of that, which kind of sucks. I actually wore wrist brace yesterday because my hands were hurting so much. So I wore a wrist brace and it's been slowly diamond painting. So, but at least I am diamond painting. It's just slow going. So yeah, I'm hoping that my wrist will stop hurting so much, like especially I'm going to put the wrist brace back on when I get back downstairs, see how that works, and definitely get into the groove of things. So we got some storms this week. It was supposed to storm yesterday, and it kind of did, and I kept hearing rumbles, but we didn't really get any good rain. But we're supposed to get some rain later on today and the rest of the week, so we'll see how that goes, because we really still need the rain. We really do. But yeah, I'll catch you guys up in the next clip.
Hey! So it is Thursday, and I just finished going to Target. You probably can actually see the sign, but yeah, got my kid her stuff right here. So here we go. So that was fun. Gotten mostly everything. I just need to get her artist portfolio. But yeah, I got all of her stuff that she needs, so hopefully that'll fit in her backpack, because she says that lockers cost like $20 for the year. And I'm like, that is ridiculous, but whatever. But she says she doesn't need a locker. She won't have the way they have stuff. It is it's going to be I feel awkward because there's a guy that just parked next to me and he's like looking over here, so that's whatever. But yeah, it's just we're just trying to get her stuff done. But yeah, she probably won't fit her backpack. She might need a second backpack, because like all her backpack's already bulging with her stuff right now as it is. But yeah, I just finished physical therapy. So that was good. She saw that I was in a lot of pain. I came in, and she was like, definitely did help me out. Got taped up, so the pain's gone down a bit. I'm hurting still, but I'm walking a little better, which is always a good thing. So then she told me to kind of take a break, and rest for the rest of the weekend, because I was telling her I was trying to do my exercises, and I kept flaring up, especially with the retreat and stuff like that, with all the walking and stuff. But I lost weight because of it. Probably am gaining it back again now that I'm back at home, but I'm trying to stay active as best as I can. Let's see. So yeah, I did the whole school drop off again, and I was so nervous like doing it, since I was almost in that accident yesterday. My husband went to go take the kids, grab the kids yesterday, and he told me that there was actually an accident at the high school, right where, you know, I was telling him, like, where I went and got into an accident. He goes, yeah, there was an accident right there. That spot is dangerous. And this morning when I went there, the safety guy was still in his car. What was weird was the gates weren't open for the school. The school gates weren't open, and it was like 20 minutes past the time they said it was going to be opened. But I had to drop her off. But I was trying to go to the right-hand lane, so that way I wouldn't have to try and pull out into 4 lanes of traffic again this time around. And unfortunately, couldn't do that because other people had the same idea. So I was kind of stuck there waiting to make sure the cars were completely, you know, there was an empty spot before I could pull out. I was just like so nervous that something was going to happen again. They either need to do a traffic light or something like that, but I noticed that they didn't have the school lights flashing when I was going there, so which is weird because that's prime time for the school to be dropped off. That's like the school's been like the school gates have been, well, they didn't open the gates, but this, you know, that the gate's supposed to be open for 20 minutes. So, and I noticed that yesterday too. So people are going like 50 plus miles an hour in that spot. So yeah, like it's crazy. So either they need to put some lights there or something needs to, like the guy, my husband says that they're supposed to pay them by the hour. So I'm like, well, if he's getting paid by the hour, then why isn't he out? Because he's only there for like 30 minutes max. Because, you know, by the time I get there and drop off, I'm pulling out, there's 30 minutes before the school opens. So I don't know. It's a little frustrating, to be honest, but from what I was told, because since I didn't pick her up, it's still a madhouse, like 30 minutes past school time, still there. So I was just like, okay, so it's going to be an interesting trying to figure out this whole school mess. Honestly, it's a lot. It is a lot. But we'll get through it. I'll learn it. We'll get through this and figure things out. It's definitely a new learning curve with everything. But my husband was sweet. He got his coffee yesterday. He picked up coffee when he went to go get Nicole. So, and he's like, you deserve this kind of little treat, just because, you know, like of my scare yesterday. I was really, really scared. But yeah, I tried to diamond paint a little bit. It didn't work. I didn't really get too far. I got like a section done on Paint the Moon. I really want to get more, but my hands have been just so painful. Like, it is just not fun. So I've been just kind of doom scrolling on my phone, and hanging out with the kids, which have been nice. I've been enjoying that. But yeah, it's just like the kids are starting to do their dragging bit now. Like, the first few days we were like able to get on time. Now it's like they're starting to drag the time. I'm like, no, we can't do what we did last year where the time starts getting spread out and then we're going later and later. So oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself to get home. I feel a little bit calmer, but I feel a bit more relieved that I don't really have to do too much the rest of this week. For the rest of this week, there's no more appointments. There's it's just going to be school drop-offs and pickups, and then hopefully this weekend we can just relax and chill. And I'm hoping I can get a video done. I want to record a video, but I just got to make sure these hands are not in a lot of pain so I can pick stuff up, because it's not been fun. Plus, I got to figure out a new nail color. I think I already told you guys, but my thumb, for some reason, like, I did my nails earlier this week, but my thumb, I don't know what happened to it. Like, the nail polish just popped off. I don't know what happened. But yeah, just, I really do feel awkward talking while this guy, he's still there. But yeah, I am going to call it here, because I just feel too awkward with this guy that's just, he keeps looking over. Oh man. Okay, I'll get the hang of this vlog thing too. So I really gotta ask how my friends do this, because it's just so awkward at times. But yeah, I will catch you guys hopefully maybe later on today. Well, we'll see. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow. Oh, what a sweet little boy you are.
Yes, what a sweet baby. Oh, look at this little face. Oh my goodness. Such a hard life we have. Yes, such a hard life. Oh my goodness. Stretchy, stretchy. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that little face. Oh, look at that little face. Oh my goodness. Oh, such a little boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, so it's Monday, and it's been a few days since I've updated you. We kind of kept the weekend a little chilled, a little bit not so crazy. If you do hear running water, my husband's like taking a shower, so you know he'll hear me talking. If anything happens, I'll make sure to stop the video. But anyway, so yeah, we did pretty good this weekend. Definitely took it easy because the kids were all really exhausted and tired from their first week with school and stuff like that. And we were going to do like a sort of game night and movie night on Friday, but all of them actually were not feeling good at the end of the day. So I'm pretty sure it's because of having to get used to a new schedule and things like that. But Nicole and Jana both had like a headache, and they went to bed early. And then Michael actually said that he had a stomach ache, which I was like, you know. But they all seemed to be in better spirits on Saturday. So we didn't really do like any game nights on Saturday. We kind of took it really easy and chill. Like I said, I just let them be. And let them just kind of relax, get their things done and everything. So they all got to just do whatever they wanted on Saturday. We did watch a movie. We watched Men in Black 2. We watched Men in Black like I think last week. My husband wanted to introduce that to them. I was like, "Are you sure?" Because there's some scenes in there that I was just a little iffy about, but he's like, no, it'll be fine. So they seem to enjoy it. So, and then he's like, there's one more. So, so we're gonna probably watch Men in Black 3 maybe next week or the week after. We'll see. But yeah, yesterday we kind of went and started playing games. We played Clue. I was so excited to play that, and I was so mad because I had a feeling I knew what it was, but I wanted to wait one more round just to make my suspicions, just to confirm my suspicions. And wouldn't you know it, Nicole snuck under and got it out. I'm like, dang it, because I thought she was holding like Miss Peacock, and I was just like, I want to make sure that it's not Miss Peacock, but at the same time, I have a feeling she's like holding the card because she learned my strategy. Like my strategy a lot of times is to like use like one or two of the cards and that I have, and then like to help narrow things down. But yeah, she used my own strategy against me. So, and I was like just wanting to make sure that she didn't have Miss Peacock. And she didn't. She already figured out who it was round one, but just was trying to figure out like the weapon. She figured out the weapon like round two, but she was trying to figure out the room. And I figured out the room, apparently. I figured out the weapon in the room, but I was just like, I had a feeling like I thought she had Miss Peacock, but she didn't. She truly didn't. I was like, dang it. So yeah, and then my husband won a game of Clue, and I was just like, dang, I am losing my touch. So I'm like, I'm like wanting a rematch. So next week I'm gonna call for a rematch and get us to playing Clue again. But we definitely played at a later time, and usually if we try and play during like right before bedtime, that's when like Michael gets a little silly and he's not focusing, and then it's like a little frustrating. So it's just like. So I'll just see if we can play at an earlier time, because I want a rematch. I definitely was like, I always play like Miss Scarlet in the games, so I know that Miss Scarlet goes first, but she's like one of my favorite characters. It's like, I remember playing Clue, since I was really tiny, with my grandma, and my grandma always let me be Miss Scarlet, so that's been like my character. Like, I will choose someone different if I have to, but like, if I get choice, I always choose Miss Scarlet. And that's something I've never given up. I've given up playing Princess Peach for the kids, and then Daisy, and then also Rosalina. So it's like, this is the one thing I refuse to give up on a character to get on playing. So I'm like, nope, 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 nope. Oh no, my star, it's not working. So yeah, we did pretty good this weekend, but yeah, today was back on schedule. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to get to drop the kids off for school, timing wise and everything. I asked Nicole if she wanted us to like go at a later time, so that way I know the safety guy would be there, but she said no, she wants to be with her friends, which is understandable. But I was just really hoping. So today I was able to go right instead of left. Was able to get to do that. So I was able to get home a little bit easier. It was so that way I do that, and then I have to like kind of navigate myself in a different route and stuff like that. So I was like doing that. Did that this morning. So this next week is going to be slightly busy. I don't know my kid's band schedule just yet. We'll figure it out. I told her to text me if she does have band practice today or not. So I'm waiting to hear from her later on today. But yeah, I got like a couple of doctor appointments this week. I think my husband has maybe one later on at the end of the week or something like that. And I was just like, just trying to get back to getting used to doing school and then doing this. I'm at a point where I'm like wondering if I should go back to doing whip and chats instead of vlogs, or do more of a mixture. I was like, I don't know if this is vlogging is the thing for me or what, but I mean, I'm enjoying it, but maybe should I do like a whip and chat and also a vlog, or is that a little too much? But also I'm trying to figure out what kind of video I want to do for this week, that's not just my vlog. So I'm just kind of scrambling, trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm probably, if my hands in will allow it, I'll try and do an unboxing with the all the kits that I got from Crafter's Paradise from the retreat. So yeah, I'm still working on these little tiny stars. Probably have to do my nails. I might do that after my doctor's appointment tomorrow. But yeah, it's been chill week. Also, like on Saturday, like I wish listed stuff, so I've been like doing really good with my so I've been doing really good with my purchases and stuff like that. I only bought one kit this week. Well, last week it was like Dragons at the Window. It was a restock, so bye, hun. And it was just like I didn't want it to get archived or anything like that, so I was just like, okay. And that's the only purchase that I have made, I think almost in a month, I think. At least 3 weeks, if I remember correctly, so, oh, hi again. So, but yeah, I've been trying to do really well on, my purchases and things like that, so we're trying to keep my buying spending habits a little bit, low now, so I think I've been doing pretty good, so. But yeah, I'm still waiting to see about that Aphrodite from Chrysabug that's like they showed on Diamond Art Club. I'm still waiting for that, but I'm like, just hold on a little bit longer till my husband gets paid, please, please, please. But yeah, so far, like I said, the weekend was really nice. It was a nice resetting point, so I'm just glad that we were able to do that. I didn't really want to stress the kids out too much, especially since, they, we're getting used to a whole new thing. They were so grumpy this morning, like when we woke up. It's like been a routine with the cats now, so Nova, she will come running up the stairs, and you can hear her because she's on the chunky side, so she'll like, you can hear the pitter patter of her coming up the stairs, and then that's the only time she's really affectionate with me, is like during morning, because she wants to be fed. So it's just like she's purring, she's trilling, and it's so cute. Oh, stars. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with these stars. But yeah, this morning was really adorable. She was really lovable and stuff. So like when I went into Jaina's room, she followed me into Jaina's room because she always goes into Jaina's room at all times. So she's like, she'll hang out. Like I said, Jaina is her human. So she's just like meowing, she's squeaking, she does these little it's kind of almost like sounds now. It's so weird. Like she'll do that. It's so cute. I don't know why she started doing that. She's been like really vocal lately, but she also like so I had to go and trim her nails. I know I'm skipping a little bit. I had to trim her nails during the weekend too. Like I had to trim all the cat's nails, and I was so surprised because like I trimmed Rigel and he let me. Like he started fighting me right at the end. Like he was just laying in his cat bed next to me on the on my desk, and I just started trimming his nails, like just snip snip, just like, and then he realized what I was doing, like when I was like on his last paw, and then started going, no, I don't want you messing with me. And I'm like, no, and I just like 1 2 there we go, and he was fine. And then with Waffle, my husband picked him up, and like the moment he goes upside down, he's just whatever. And I trimmed his nails. No fight. He's just like, what's going on? I'm like, oh my god. But they do need to get a bath because they do smell a little bit. I wiped them down, but they are definitely smelling like cats. But yeah, and I know that's going to be bothering my husband and my daughter's allergies for sure. And I'm starting to get a little sniffly too. So, but with Nova, she acts like she is such a drama queen. And she will meow and yowl, and she will act like you are killing her. And she'll try and bite you. Like my husband had to hold her head away, but she goes rah, 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 rah. Like the whole time, and it's like, sweetie, you'll be fine. And so like when we're giving her a churro, she's like eating so grumpy, like as I'm trimming her nails. She's just like acting like it's the worst thing in the world, and I'm making sure I'm not hurting her, you know, and all that stuff. Like, and I'm like, if you just stay still, this will be over so quick. We had to do it in 2 sessions with her because she was just fighting me the whole time. I was just like, so she's been mad because of the vet visit, and then because of that, and also because I've been gone for a week. So we are definitely not happy with me, and they're going to be definitely not happy when I do the bath. I'm going to try and see if my husband and if my daughter can do that, because I'm like, she's going to be just so mad at me. I don't want her to be angry at me anymore. So, but yeah, this morning when she was all affectionate and stuff, like when I went into Jaina's room, and she was just trilling, and she was like, basically just giving us all sorts of love and stuff, and she was just like, she jumped on the bed, and Jaina was like, okay, this makes the morning better. I'm like, yeah. And it was like funny thing was like, Waffle comes running in, and he's just, you know, he yowls all the time. He's always it's so funny. He just has to be be vocal and let himself know. And then like after a while, Rigel walks in, and he's just like, hi, you know, just sniffing around, and I'm just like, they just want us to feed them. And she goes, I have all 3 babies, it's great. I'm like, yeah, it is great. So but then when I walked out, they started following me, and she's like, no, babies, come back. I was like, sorry, kid. And then I waked up Michael. Usually I just flip on the switch and say, hey, wakey, wakey. He doesn't want the cats in his room, so I was like, I have the door, you know, I open the door slightly, make sure my foot's like covering where the cats can't jump in, and then like let him know, hey, it's time to get up, and he's pretty good about that. And then like I went back to go and, you know, get dressed and get ready for the day. So when I came downstairs, the cats came running back up because no one had fed them just yet, and I'm looking over the stair banister, and Rigel's just sitting there, and he goes, wah. It was the saddest face. It's like, oh. So yeah, they know, like in the morning now, especially like at least right now, they know when we wake up that early, it's time to go and start trying to get us to feed them. And what's funny is like there was still food in the bowls this morning. There's always is. But yeah, so I think they're more used to the schedule than what we are right now. But yeah, this morning it went kind of slow. The kids definitely were on the lethargic again. So hopefully tomorrow will be better. But I'm going to definitely wrap this up because I need to get editing. I haven't edited my video at all. Whoops. So I need to go and get that done, and figure out what to do for a thumbnail because, before I wrap up, so this weekend I caved. So, like, I needed 820 for my, Paint the Moon. I caved and bought a bunch of drills, instead, from Amazon. I was like, I don't care anymore, you know, and it's just the slightest shade difference, and at this point it looks good. I just wanted this spots filled in, especially since my cats are like shedding everywhere. We've been like brushing their hair. Another reason why we're going to go and give them a bath. So I wanted to basically fill that in because even though I have plastic on it, the fur is like everywhere on my canvas. It's ridiculous, and it's Waffles fur. Waffles just like lays on all over my canvases, does not care. But I was able to finish Paint the Moon this week. So this weekend I finished it, and I started working on fairy lights. This week has been like slow. Last week was slow on my diamond painting. I've been really slow. And I have like a row and a section left on fairy lights, so I'm going to focus on that. And I do have City, I think it's like City Lo-Fi over here from Preston Place. I haven't started on it. I got it all kit up. Well, kit up is in these baggies, like over here, but I need to really start on that. I think I'm going to definitely do that, like, I don't know tomorrow, because tomorrow I do have that doctor's appointment, but maybe Wednesday I might start on that and, like, just kind of sit up here and do that. Maybe I'll do, like, a little time-lapse kind of thing, clip for you guys, next week on that. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just trying to get things focused. I'm going to go back to the whip wheel soon, but I kind of want to finish some things. I want to get started with this and then also Merida. So I don't think I'm going to focus on the whip wheel this month, maybe. Just because I want to get some things done. Since I'm adding 2 new whips to the equation, and I'm finishing one, and then I want to finish second, I need to definitely buckle down and focus on some diamond paintings, and I want to be able to have a little bit more completions than what I've been doing as of late. I think I'm doing pretty well overall, compared to last year, but if we count the amount of finishes instead of small finishes, I am still not doing, I'm doing poorly, I guess, would be the best thing to say. Yeah, I want to buckle down, but just my hands have been hurting a lot lately, so it's been kind of rough on that, so I've been taking a lot of breaks. Yeah, I wanted to definitely update you guys on that. So I got Paint the Moon done, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and you can't even tell that there's slight difference in shades. You might on camera, maybe. We'll see, like, when I do like a month in review and stuff on that at the end of the month. But you know, at least I have one finish for the month now. Yay! But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up and everything. Try and get this, like I said, edit and done and figure out the thumbnail. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!